Hello my friends, welcome to Tuesday, another day of Mr. B's Art Studio. Today we're going to be learning and drawing King Tut. That's right, King Tut. He was an Egyptian pharaoh from way back in the day. He had so many stories about him, and they also found his tomb and his treasure. And I don't want to tell too much because I don't want to get you too excited, but we're going to start things off by watching a video, a history lesson about King Tut, and then right after we're going to be drawing our own picture of him. And we'll be able to add different colors and shapes and designs to our project. So you will need a pencil, a paper, markers, and even crayons for this project. So let's begin in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Undisturbed for millennia, nearly forgotten by history, it was only chance that brought Tutankhamun, commonly known as King Tut, to modern fame. In 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter uncovered Tutankhamun's tomb. It was the best preserved pharaoh's tomb ever to be discovered, basically untouched by the tomb robbers who emptied most others of their treasures. The artifacts inside gave a never-before-seen look into the life and death of an Egyptian pharaoh and sparked new curiosity about King Tut, a ruler lost to time. He was born as Tutankhaten more than 3,000 years ago, about 1341 BC, the son of the pharaoh Akhenaten. Akhenaten was a controversial pharaoh. He made many changes to the religion of ancient Egypt, including switching from worshipping many gods to worshipping only Aten, the sun, and moving the capital city from Thebes to a new city at Amarna, which he built. Akhenaten died when Tut was very young, and Tut became the pharaoh at the age of 9. With the help of powerful advisors, young Tut reversed all of his father's changes and even changed his name to Tutankhamun to show that he was ending the time when Aten was worshipped as the one god. King Tut was not very healthy and may have had to walk with a cane. This was probably partially because his parents were brother and sister, something that was common for royal marriages in ancient Egypt. When he became pharaoh, Tut married his half-sister, Ankhesenamun. Together, they had 2 daughters, but both of them died before they could even be born. The pharaoh Tutankhamun died when he was only about 19 years old. The exact cause of his death is a mystery, but archaeologists believe that he may have died from an injury or an infection. However he died, it was unexpected for a pharaoh to die so young, and his tomb was probably not complete. This would have forced Tut to be buried in a tomb intended for someone else. Tutankhamun was mummified and buried in a sarcophagus holding 3 nested coffins, each smaller than the next. Inside the last coffin was a beautiful golden mask inlaid with glass and gemstones, as well as many other detailed and valuable artifacts decorating his mummy. His sarcophagus was surrounded by 4 elaborate shrines, and his tomb was filled from top to bottom with thousands and thousands of items and artifacts that the Egyptians believed King Tut would need for his journey to the afterlife. After the tomb was sealed, it was robbed at least twice, but only a little was taken, and then it appears to have been forgotten. Rubble and stone debris from building other tombs higher on the hill buried the entrance, protecting it from thieves, and it lay untouched for over 3,000 years. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, archaeologists began to excavate and explore the tombs and ruins of ancient Egypt. Howard Carter, an English archaeologist, was among the people digging there. He discovered the tombs of several pharaohs in the Valley of the Kings, but all had been robbed of their contents many years before. In November of 1922, Carter and his team discovered the entrance to Tutankhamun's tomb. They made a small opening, and Carter was able to look inside. The people who were with him asked if he could see anything inside, and Carter answered, "Yes, wonderful things." When the tomb was opened completely, they could see many artifacts and items inside. More than 5,000 items were found in Tut's tomb, and each needed to be removed, cataloged, described, photographed, and shipped to the Cairo Museum, a process that took 10 years. The discovery of the tomb of Tutankhamun made news headlines worldwide, and the artifacts that were inside it have traveled to museums around the globe to be seen by millions of people. Tutankhamun, a pharaoh who ruled for only 10 years 3,000 years ago, has become one of the most famous pharaohs in history because of the amazing treasures he had buried with him, treasures that were incredibly intact when they were discovered in 1922. I hope you enjoyed learning about the pharaoh Tutankhamun today and seeing some of his fabulous treasure. Goodbye.
Okay, my friends, we're gonna start with our King Tut drawing. The cool thing about this is that our drawing doesn't always have to be King Tut. It could be any pharaoh, king, or queen from ancient Egypt. We're basing it on the tomb and the pictures that we saw of King Tut in the last video, but you can always redesign it and draw it to look like a different pharaoh or your own king or Egyptian queen. So we're gonna make sure our piece of paper is vertical, not horizontal. So we're gonna be drawing this way. So first we're gonna draw the face. And the face is gonna be almost like drawing a jug or a jar. Now remember, you should be using a pencil just in case you make a mistake so you can erase easier. Mr. B is just gonna use a marker so you can see much better. So you're gonna draw a U, a long U, just like that. And then underneath the U, you're gonna draw 2 lines coming down. This is going to be the neck of your King Tut face. And then right on top, we're gonna draw a line coming down. And then we are going to draw another line underneath it. This is going to be the headband of our King Tut face. Then at the bottom, we're gonna start with the lips, then we're gonna go to the nose, and then to the eyes. So at the bottom, you're gonna have the chin. You're gonna draw a straight line going across. And then right above that lip, you're gonna draw a curved line. It looks almost like the sun rising up. And then at the bottom, you're gonna do the opposite. Just like so. There we go. Now, above the above the lip, you could put your thumb and that will help you. And then you're gonna draw one C and then another C, just like that. So after drawing our C's for our nostrils, we're now going to draw a U in between our nostrils. Now after drawing the U, we're going to draw 2 lines, one coming up on the right and the other coming on at the left, just like so. Then we're going to draw 2 eyebrows, one on the right, one on the left. And if you want, you can color in the eyebrows later. Now, underneath the eyebrows, we are going to draw 2 lines. One line here and another line over here. This is going to be the bottom of our eyes. Then after that, the same way we did our lips, we're going to draw a half circle on top and another half circle on top. And then inside, we're going to draw circles for the pupils, the eyes. Look how good this looks so far. Now we're gonna make the accessory pieces. So on top, we are gonna draw a half circle that comes down just like so. After drawing one half of the headpiece, we're now going to draw the other half of the headpiece, just like so. And now on top, where we see the headband, we are now going to draw lines going up, vertical lines. And it's going to stop at the end of the headband. Now we're going to draw horizontal lines going across. So you can use a ruler for this if you have one, but we're just going to draw lines going across. I'm not using a ruler, but you're more than welcome to using one. And you're going to go all the way to the bottom, just like so. So now we have our King Tut drawn and picture. You can now add different colors in the background. You can also add different designs as well. You can color in his skin. You can add eye color, eyebrow color, and you can color the headpiece gold if you want. You can even look up pictures of King Tut and you can get some inspirations that you can use for your project today. So thank you so much for joining Mr. B for our project. I hope you enjoyed the King Tut history lesson, and I hope you enjoyed getting a chance to draw him as well. I can't wait to see you all soon, so I'll see you again next week, okay? Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.